going to go ahead and get started on new brand ambassador orientation. This is going to be just a quick little 15 minutes about getting started with your business with Plexus. So, hi, I'm Emily Lothert. I have been doing this for 7.5 years, and I have made Plexus my sole income by doing so. And again, I just want to give you guys a couple of tips and ideas on getting started with your business. So, the first thing that I always like to talk about is why are you doing this, right? Some of you might have a full-time job, or some of you might be wanting some extra cash. Well, what is the big goal with Plexus? I always like to talk to people that I onboard in this business on having a big reason why you do this, right? Having a big goal. So I'll give you an example for me when I started. I was at the time working a desk job, and I was pregnant with my first child at the time. And my big reason why I stepped into doing Plexus was because I so badly wanted to be a stay-at-home mom for my baby and my future kids. So when I found Plexus, I was like, I am going to do this. And every single day, it was such a driving factor for me to wake up and do this, even while working a full-time job, while pregnant, because I had such a deep desire inside, a deep goal, a deep why, whatever, a why that makes you want to cry. But I always like to have people talk about their passions on what this income opportunity could do for you and for your family. So, something that we do with our team is we are always talking about goals. We're always talking about something called morning rounds, which I'll show you about in a minute. And then we are always mapping towards our goals as well. So the first one I want to talk about is the mapping. So when we are mapping our goal, when you start out in the month, and hey, we're in the third day? Is it the third? I don't know. Third or second day of the month, we are setting up a goal, right? So for some of you who might be brand spanking new, I have a little case scenario here, an example here of um, where ended, let's say February. We've ended February as a silver, right? Super exciting. We ranked up to silver, but now this month we want to go for the next goal. And this is going to differ between everybody. Obviously, everyone can do what they want with their goals, but just for a case scenario here, I'm projected at 18 points because I got 3 people to order last month. My goal is going to be 50 points, which is that senior silver number, and I need 6 orders to get there. So this is how we do mapping on our team, is I'm literally going to just write out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and where these 6 orders are going to come from, right? Easy peasy. So my aunt, Heather, Allison is another person in my back office who just needs to fix her credit card decline. And then I'm going to get my friend Marie to refer 3 people and help her go silver. So that's my 6 orders to my 50-point goal. Does that make sense on what mapping is? So when your sponsor is talking to you about mapping, like, hey, let's map to senior silver, let's map to gold, this is kind of what she's talking about, and like just where those orders are going to come from. So something that kind of goes with that hand in hand is something that we call morning rounds. And now this is a lot of information on one screen, so don't get don't get overwhelmed here. You can screenshot this and kind of refer back to it later. But this is something that your sponsor is going to go over with you a little bit later in your business. But I just kind of want to put the feelers out there that we do something called morning rounds. In the very middle of the screen is what our morning rounds template looks like. And it's basically just tracking what's going on in your back office and where your numbers are and how we got to get to the next goal, right? So again, this is kind of an overwhelming picture here, but I want to even show you just on the right side of the screen of looking at your back office where you're going to find your projected number. So I have it circled at the top of this bar graph. This is the projected number for, well, this is a January example, but you get the idea. Your top bar graph is going to show it, or it's going to be in the bottom corner, or I think that there's even a top one in the top. There's like 3 different places, so you can't miss it. But just kind of getting used to what your back office looks like and where you're going to be finding some of these numbers, because your sponsor actually can't see what you're projected at. Only you can see. So we are going to just kind of get a feeler out there on what projections and morning rounds looks like. Again, your sponsor is going to help you navigate all of this stuff. But I want to talk about the income opportunity for this month. So we just, like I said, we just started the month, and there is so much potential because it's March Madness, and Plexus likes to do things crazy in March. And they're actually giving away tons of free stuff this month on top of cash and the normal compensation plan. So on the left side of the screen is the income opportunity for anybody who is brand new. If you're brand new, I would love to hear from you in the chat. Just say me, brand new, haven't even referred a friend, or maybe I referred one. But if you refer one friend right now in March, you're going to make $35. The three friends, you're going to make $310. That's the first rank of silver is three friends. Oh, good. We have a few me's. How fun is this? Oh my gosh, a lot of me's. So $310, that's the first rank, that's silver. And you're gonna get the vibration plate for just referring three friends. That's free, on top of all of the cash that Plexus has to offer for you. Six friends is going to be over $400, plus you get the Aura ring. I don't know if anybody has the Aura ring. I'm wearing mine. I'm obsessed. I love it. It's an amazing tracker. And then you get the Aura ring and the plate. So three for the vibration plate, six for the Aura ring. You get both. Freebies. Awesome. And then if you have 12 friends, who doesn't know 12 friends, right? You're going to get two rings plus a plate. So pretty cool stuff. Lots of cash on the line. So that's for newbies in March. And then on the right side of the screen, kind of going back to how I originally started the conversation or the Zoom call here, is keeping your eyes on the prize, right? These are our income disclosures for each rank. Now, these are the averages at each rank, but these are pretty significant numbers at each rank. So for me, when I first started, I like literally printed this thing out and I put it on my fridge so I could see it, so my husband could see it. And I was like, I'm going diamond. I'm going diamond. And I was just always a visual for me to be like, I'm going to do this. Look at that money. I'm going to make this much money. And this is in a month, mind you. So anyway, I don't know. Just print this out, have it as a motivation, put it on your mirror, put it on your fridge, show your husband, talk about it, and just, go for these goals. Okay, so transitioning into some of our resources that I want to share with you guys, I want you guys to get plugged into our Zoom calls. So every Monday night, we have a team called Monday Motivation, and it's every Monday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. It's a 30-minute call of just motivation, recognition. This is something just for our team and our ambassadors, so the people who are doing the business. And it's just motivation, inspiration. Sometimes we have guest speakers, recognition, all of the things. So that is every Monday night. Every Tuesday night is our new VIP orientation. That was the call that was right before this one. New VIP orientation. You can plug all of your new VIPs into that call every single Tuesday. And it's normally just a 15-minute call because we don't always butt it up with the call that we're on right now for ambassador orientation, but it's 15 minutes and it's every Tuesday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. And that again is just getting started with our products, just tips and tricks, all of the things. And then every Wednesday night is our Meet Plexus products and opportunity call. Again, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time every single Wednesday. And this one you can plug in your prospects to. They will learn more about the income opportunity and more about the products. So if you are having some conversations with your friends, your bestie, your aunt, or whatever, mention to her that there is a Meet Plexus call tomorrow night that she can get plugged into. And my friends Jen or Marianne, who run these calls, will literally seal the deal with all of your prospects on these calls, and might even get them interested in doing the income opportunity and sharing their link too. So everyone should try to be on these calls. Just so you can always get information. New VIP orientation is always good things to pick up so you can help onboard your VIPs with products. And then obviously Meet Plexus, you're going to learn a ton about the products themselves, and also the income opportunity. So when you're sharing with people, you can get some ideas from there. Okay, so another resource that I want to mention is our Facebook page. So this is our collective brand ambassador Facebook page. This is just for people who are doing the business. This is our like I said on the VIP call that we have a Plexus Google, but this is like the business Google. This one is just for business. So don't put your VIPs in here. This one's just for you. This one is going to have all of your shareable graphics, onboarding systems. That morning rounds template is going to be in here. There is a post on how to map. This is going to be where you find all of the invites for our Zoom calls, posting ideas, the incentives that we have every month, and recognition templates, the whole shebang. So in this page, there is a start here post, and that is going to literally give you step one. This is how you navigate the page. Step two, step three. This is what you're going to do for your business. This is how you're going to post on social media, blah, 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 blah. Like it is amazing. Okay. And if you click this blue link right here, the start system is really cool. It opens up this beautiful little flipbook thing that we have, and all of these links in here are clickable. So literally, again, step number one, this is for brand new people getting started with their business. You're going to make a map of who you want to sign up, right? And here is a little example message on what you can say. And then here is a link to find the how to share a cart instructions. And then here's how you're going to share on social media. And then step three, step four, and then all of our Zoom call stuff is on there. All of our Facebook page links are on there. It's so seamless, you guys. So if you're not in the brand ambassador page, and if you have not gotten this link to this beautiful graphic, and then clicked in these links to get into all of the things, that's going to be your homework for right after the call is to get in there. Another chat that I want to mention, this is called the Collective Community Chat. We have like a little chat system. It's really cool because you can't even you can't talk in them. It's all resources at your fingertips. So this is a community chat. It populates to Messenger, but you can opt into this. You can ask your sponsor how to opt into this. But there's going to be templates in here. There's incentives in here. It's just another place to find really good information and resources. But the one thing that I do want to talk about is this daily edit. So sometimes when people get started, they're kind of lost on like, what do I do? What do I post? What do I share about? And this daily edit literally has tips and tricks every single day of here, post this idea, here, post this testimony, here, post this. And it's just literally copy and paste to your Facebook page. Super simple. So I just kind of want to shout that resource out to you guys because it's super simple for all of you who are getting started. All right, the last thing that I want to mention to you guys is being consistent. The one thing that I kind of started with is like you have to have a goal, you have to have a reason why you're doing this. And the biggest thing is that you don't really necessarily have a boss telling you what to do all the time. Of course, your sponsor is going to be there to help you and to guide you and show you all the ropes and stuff like that. But it is going to really fall on you on being consistent and showing up for your business every day. So a couple of things that I just want to mention is being in contact with your sponsor. Like I said, she wants to help you be successful in this. And one thing that we do as a team that really, really works is using three-way chats. So your sponsor can get into a chat with you and your prospect. Let's say your sister wants to try the products, and you can just say like, hey, sis, I want to get you all the right information. So I'm going to set up a three-way chat with my friend Jen. She's the one that got me started on these products, and she's just going to help share some information about the health goals that you have and recommend some good products because I'm still kind of new at this. So she's going to just come in and give you some ideas. And then you just start a three-way chat, and it works so seamlessly. Third-party validation is amazing. And if you are new at this, we don't expect you to know all of the details or exactly what to refer. So we kind of call it on-the-job training, but it's a three-way chat. So using your three-way chats. The other thing is to be consistent with following up with your customers, making sure that they're getting started with their products, making sure they're being consistent with their products, because every time your customers order, if their subscription runs, every single month you're getting paid on that, and we want those paychecks, right? So following up with them, making sure that they're happy, they're going to keep consistently ordering, and you're going to keep consistently getting paid on that. But same goes for prospects. Keep following up with them. Don't be afraid to reach out to people to see if they're ready yet or whatever. But also being consistent in your goal setting, your morning rounds, posting and sharing about Plexus, showing your face is always a big one. People relate to seeing your face and you talking. But then also being consistent in, we have team chats, and I would love for you guys to get poured into by your team chats or get into the team chats that are appropriate for you. Because you're going to build a community with all of the people doing this. And our team is so much fun. All right, that was a lot of information in a very short period of time, but I am so excited for you. I saw a lot of me's in the chat of people who are brand spanking new, and we are so excited for you. Don't be afraid to reach out to your sponsor. Use your three-way chats, and hopefully we can see you guys all on Meatboxes tomorrow night. All right, have a good night.